Hello, and welcome to episode 79 of the Oikos Family Podcast. Thank you for joining me today. In episode 77 and 78, I did a recap of the last quarter of 2020 and then a summary of the first quarter of 2021. And here I am now at the end of May 2021. And what I want to do today is just share with you a little follow-up on what has been going on. Basically, there's a lot that's been going on. I think this applies to everybody's life at the moment. There's a lot of uncertainty going on, with we are still in the pandemic. We all still have all the COVID considerations and how that is impacting us and affecting us and how it's affecting us here at Oikos. This is the Oikos Family Podcast, so I'm thinking you might be interested to know how things are going. Well, basically, they're going, and we are very, very grateful that we can keep going. We just every day are thankful for that. We're thankful for health in ways we never knew we would be. I mean, I thought that our circumstances and situation with regard to our family going through so many health crises, that this COVID situation wouldn't have been something that would have caused such a deepening of our realization and our appreciation and our gratefulness for good health. And I think it's taken it to a whole new level simply because we've been aware of, first off, people around us that have been ill with COVID, people that we've lost to COVID. And so it has just heightened that awareness of the frailty of life, really, and also how we need to be really diligent in care and consideration and respect on a sort of broader scale, whereas before, in the years of us dealing with, chronic illness and so on, it's been more a smaller circle of people that we've needed to consider, whereas this is just global. And so it has taken those same considerations that we became accustomed to, and it's just really spread it wide. And so that has been just very, very good for us. We know that there's very many elements of COVID that has been really, really tough on so many people. But I just believe there's a silver lining in everything. And we have experienced the silver lining. We look for it, we found it, and we are grateful for what we actually do see in the silver lining. And that's not to minimize the struggles and the difficulties and the hardships, because there have been those in our lives as well as others, and way, way worse for many. So we're really very, very aware, I think, perhaps not even as aware as we need to be, but aware enough for it to have a direct impact on us. So what has this all got to do with Oikos? Well, what it's got to do with Oikos is just the sense of being thankful that we can continue to be here, to continue serving, to be able to just carry on delivering and being able to bring the service and the support and the help that we have to give. So that is what we've been doing. We just have been finding ways, even when we've come up against a brick wall, and there's been a lot of those, we've just thought, okay, how do we get over this wall or bash it down or find another way around? Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho has come to me a lot. There's that song about Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. So, that just keeps going around in me because of the fact that it just has felt like that. It's felt like a battle, but the walls come tumbling down when we just persevere and we push on and we find the silver lining, we look for it, we then follow that. We follow the good. We try, we very, very intentionally. When I say we try, it's actually an intentional effort to not allow the tremendous hardships and difficulties and sorrow just consume us and take us down. Because if it did, we wouldn't be able to serve, and we wouldn't be able to continue to support and serve and help. So this podcast today was just to say that. I'm not even going to spend a lot more time today talking about that. I think in the next podcast, I'll get into a bit more of the practical details. But for today, I just wanted to stop by and thank you for coming and listening to this podcast and sharing these few moments with me. And I just really, really hope that you will be encouraged to persevere, to not see the wall as something that just stops you in your tracks, to find a way through. I know that is something we've just had to do week in and week out, and I can tell you we're stronger for it. I can tell you that we have developed some muscles that we didn't even know we needed to develop, and it's been good. So we will continue. We'll continue to look for the silver lining. We will continue to develop new muscles and get stronger and stronger while we pray for others, while our focus becomes them and not ourselves, more and more so, and while we hope for things to come to a place where the struggles aren't quite as severe and the difficulties aren't quite as intense as they've been. But as I say, even in that and through that, I think it has not been all bad. It has been a time of growth and strengthening and equipping us for who knows what. But we just know that we are thankful. We are thankful that we can continue to serve. And it is our hope that that is something we'll be able to just continue doing, serving and supporting you, so your family can also just grow and be strengthened and travel this road. We'll do it together. So thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Bye for now.